Good morning and welcome to You Again Yoga. I'm Jo, and this morning we're going through a short sequence to give ourselves a boost of energy using our body and our breath. So let's begin by sitting down on the mat. No props required, but as always, if you want them close by in case you need them, please do so. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Make sure the spine is long. Give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. Allow the shoulders to come down. You can also rotate the head from side to side. Feel your sit bones grounded into the floor. Feel your legs down into the ground, however you're seated. Feel the back of the spine long, the back of the neck long. Gently tuck your chin to give yourself a nice long back of the neck. Just come into the present moment, noticing your breath, noticing how your energy is right now. And we begin by circling the upper body. So as we inhale, the chest comes forward, holding onto the knees for support. And as you exhale, you rotate the body round towards the back. And then on your inhale, you bring the body to complete the circle at the front. Exhaling back, inhaling forward. So imagine your sit bones grounded into the floor and all of the movement comes in the center part of the spine. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. Our first movement to connect the body with the breath. Warming up the spine in all directions. You can take these movements as small or as big as feels comfortable for you right now. Especially if this is the first movement of the day. Be mindful, be gentle with the body, slowly waking it up. And on your next inhale, reverse the circle. So again, still exhaling backwards, inhaling forwards, just taking the body in that opposite direction. And again, come back to connecting your breath with your movement. Grounding your sit bones back down onto the floor, allowing all the movement to come into that center part of the body. Noticing how the spine feels, maybe how the chest feels, the side of the body. Just being aware of your movement, of your breath. And then begin to slow the circle down, begin to make it smaller and smaller. Keep the breath flowing until you finally come into your resting position directly in the center. Take a couple of breaths here, notice how the body's feeling. Notice if there's a shift in energy. Then keeping hold of the knees, inhale, bring the chest forward, puffing the chest up. And as you exhale, pull on your knees as if you're concaving through the center, rounding through the back, hollowing out. Inhale, open the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, round the back, push the belly into the spine. You can also tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, contract. So taking your own rhythm, again, using your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling forward, exhaling back. So if I turn to the side just to show you what it looks like, Opening the chest forward, arching through the spine, and then contracting through the body. Feel the spine rounded. So it's like a seated cat and cow. 2 more breaths here. And then again, come back into your seated position. Feel the body. Feel the energy through the spine. Feel maybe a deeper connection back with your breath. Then place your hands on top of your shoulders. Thumbs go back, fingers come forward. Elbows are in line with your shoulders. As you inhale, you swing the shoulders towards the left. And as you exhale, you swing the shoulders towards the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Find your own rhythm with your breath. You can slow the movement down, or maybe you would like to speed the movement up. Your choice. Take the gaze with you. So when you're going to the left, look left. When you're going to the right, look right. Again, feel your sit bones grounded into the floor. The movement is coming from the center of the spine, warming up through that spinal column. Keep your breath strong. Energize the body with the breath, with the movement. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in. Feel the energy inside you. And then exhale. Release the arms. Let the body go. Feel all of the energy. Simply observe. How is your breath? How is your body? Beautiful. Coming down onto all fours. Place the hands under the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Curl your toes under, and we're going to exhale, drive the hips up towards the sky and push back into your first downward dog. You can move your hands maybe a little bit further out, maybe a little bit closer in, depending on the anatomy of your body. Find that comfortable downward dog. So as we exhale, we're driving the heels as close to the floor as we can. They do not need to touch, just encouraging them to lengthen down towards the mat. At the same time, your hips are lengthening up towards the sky, stretching through the back of the legs. Your armpits on your exhale are dropping down towards the mat. Your head is released. Your arms are strong and pushing down into the floor. Breathe here, energize the body. Waking the body up by this stretch, as well as the strength to hold yourself in this pose. One more breath here. Bringing the left knee up towards the chest, drawing the knee in towards the nose, and then stepping the foot through between your palms. Plant both feet into the floor. On your inhale, drive into the ground to rise yourself up into your high lunge. Tucking the tailbone under, ribcage gently pulled together. Find the length in your body. Give yourself the space you need. On your next inhale, lift up through the fingertips. And on the exhale, drive into your first warrior two. So the front foot is still pointing towards the top end of the mat, and your left foot is now parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend generously through your left leg. Make sure your shoulders are stacked up on your hips, and lengthen the fingertips wide out towards the sides. This is your warrior, your strength, your fighting pose. So feel that heat build, feel the strength in the body. Turn the left palm to face up. Inhale, lengthen up towards the sky. And exhale, take your reverse warrior. Push the feet down into the earth. And at the same time, draw the left fingertips up towards the sky and over towards your back foot. You can use your right hand to prop yourself up on your back leg. Breathe. Feel the left lung fill with air, energizing the body. Inhale to come back to your warrior two. On your exhale, draw your left elbow onto your thigh and the right fingertips draw up over towards the left side of the room. Reaching the fingertips up diagonally and at the same time drawing your right foot down into the ground. So there's a beautiful stretch between right fingertips and right foot. Feel the energy down the right side of the body. Beautiful. Push into both feet. Inhale, come back into your warrior two. Again, find that fight, find the heat in that thigh. Inhale, stretch both legs. Turn both toes to face the front and heel toe your feet in just so that you can find a comfortable position. You want your ankles just outside of your shoulders so you have a nice wide stance. Bring the palms towards your heart. Inhale, swing the arms up towards the sky, make a beautiful star. As you exhale, find your goddess pose. Draw the knees out over the toes. Bring the hips down towards the earth. Elbows come into a little cactus position. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to sink down towards the mat. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, feel the power in your pose. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the palms to the heart space. Hold here. Gently press the knees open over the toes. One breath. And press through the thighs. Beautiful. Turn the toes to face forwards. Heels pushing still down into the earth. At the same time, push your toes into the earth so you're perfectly balanced between your feet. Inhale, arms out towards the side. Lengthen through your arms. Give your chest that space to breathe. Inhale, lift. And on your exhale, we're folding forward. Aiming to prop the hands onto the floor. If you are a long way from the floor, you can use pillows, props, whatever you would like, just to give yourself that little bit of support. If you can come down to the floor, release down. You can also prop yourself up on your thighs if that's more comfortable for you right now. And then surrender down towards the earth. So we have energized the body. Now we're giving it a couple of breaths just to relax, to release the back of our bodies, the hamstrings, the spine, the back of the neck, let the head go. Keep your breath flowing. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed between the toes and the heels. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Maybe on your exhale you can draw the forehead a little bit closer down towards the earth. Bringing the hands onto the hips or the thighs, wherever is comfortable for you. Inhale, bring yourself back up halfway. Push the feet into the floor and come all the way back up. Beautiful. Take a few breaths here. Feel the strength in your stance, the power in your body. Beautiful. Let's take that sequence on the other side. Bringing the arms out towards the side, simply turn your right foot to face the short edge of your mat. And if your stance is a little bit narrow, heel toe that left foot a little bit wider out so you can bend through the right leg and come into your warrior two. So sink generously through the right side. Reach the fingertips as long as you can in each direction. Again, back to your warrior. You're strong, you're stable, you're energized. Open the heart space, breathe deeply through the chest. Turn the right palm up. Inhale to reach the right fingertips up overhead and over towards the left side. Your reversed warrior. Keep sinking deeply into the right foot and at the same time reach the right fingertips up towards the left diagonal corner. Energize through that right side of the body, breathing deeply into your rib cage. Feel the energy build, feel the heat. Inhale to come back to center. Reach the fingertips, find your strong, stable pose. On your next exhale, bring the right elbow down onto the thigh and your left fingertips reach up to make a perfect diagonal line from left fingertips to left heel. Now feel that pull of opposites. Pull the fingertips away from the heel and the heel pushes away from the fingertips. Feel the stretch through the body. Feel the space in the body, the energy. Beautiful. Inhale, push through your feet, come back to center. Again, hold for one breath in your warrior two. Beautiful. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. So your right foot in front, your back leg is pushed up off the floor. So the heel is rising and you're driving through the back leg. Inhale to come into your high lunge on your second side. Breathe here. Feel the hips sinking down towards the earth. Tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze the rib cage in and reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Feel that beautiful length in the body. And exhale, plant the palms back down, framing the front foot. On your exhale, pick up the right leg and step back into your downward facing dog. You can take your dog for a little walk, shaking out the hips, driving one heel, then the other heel down into the floor. And exhale, press the chest down into the mat. Take 2 beautiful deep breaths, exhaling through the mouth. Wonderful. Bring the knees back down towards the mat. Sink your hips down onto one side, swing your legs out in front of you, coming into a spinal twist. Take the right leg underneath you and take the left leg and cross it over top. If you find it hard to cross the left leg over the knee, you can bring it just by the side of the knee, gives you a little bit more space. Hugging the right arm around the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist over your left shoulder. Every inhale, the spine lengthens. Every exhale, you give yourself a little bit more of a twist. Finding your breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to uncurl, switching to the other side. The left leg comes tucked in underneath you and the right foot again can cross over the left knee or just beside it for a little bit more space. Inhale to lengthen. Left arm wraps around the right leg. Exhale to twist over your right shoulder. And again, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Neck is long. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to reverse back to the center. Joining the soles of the feet together to come into your butterfly fold. Now your heels can be either as close to the body as you like, or they can be a little bit further away into more of a diamond shape, depending on your anatomy and how much of a stretch you want in your inner thighs right now. Holding onto the ankles, inhale to lengthen the spine. exhale with a straight back. We hinge forward to begin with, keeping the spine long. So that may mean that we only move a couple of centimeters. Absolutely fine. Energizing through the spine. And on your next inhale, let go of your feet and surrender down. So now you can roll through the spine, intending the forehead to come down towards the toes and the feet. Releasing the hands and turning the palms up just encourages the body to relax, to surrender down towards the floor instead of pulling and pushing. So we're giving ourselves just a couple of breaths here to release the body, to feel into the energy that we've created, to feel the power of our breath through the body, to give ourselves a moment of relaxation. Beautiful. On your next inhale, rise up through the spine, slowly coming back up. Head comes up last. Beautiful. Crossing at the feet. Tip over onto all fours. I'll come sideways for you. Then curl the toes under. Draw the feet underneath the hips, so bending the knees as much as you need to, so you're coming into your ragdoll fold. You can take a moment here to hold on to each elbow, maybe take a little sway from side to side, just working out any last little bit of tension in the lower back, in the legs, in the hips. Maybe the neck and the shoulders need a little relaxation. Shake them out. Then release the hands down to the earth, push into your feet. So feel your big toe, your little toe, and both sides of your heels into the ground. And then roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, until the head is the last thing to come up. Take a moment to pause here. Feel the energy we've created in the body. That feeling of opposites, the energy, the boost, as well as that deep relaxation, the lengthening of the body, the space within the body, the release of the tension. And then to close our class, we will finish with breath of joy, just to give us that last boost of energy to take us on through the day. So begin with your feet hip width distance. Your knees are nice and soft. Make sure the shoulders are up over the hips. We inhale 1/3, the arms come to the front. We continue to inhale the second third, the arms come out to the side. We take our last third of our inhale, the arms come up overhead. Then we take a deep exhale through the mouth and bend the knees, let everything go, arms swing back. So it looks a little bit like this. 5 times. Okay, find your position. Let's begin. Inhale, 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 let it go. Last one. Inhale to rise back up, lift the fingertips up, hold the breath, and exhale, let everything sink down. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel the shoulders away from the ears. Observe the energy flow in the body. Observe your breath. Hopefully you feel a little bit more energized, a little bit freer in the body, and you're ready to now go on with your day. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, click save, click subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.